Hello. I have a few pages to do with a new punch, and I wanted to show you some tips and techniques with it. So hopefully this video won't be too long. Let's get started. So this is our new punch. It's the Dollop Arch. It's a border frame punch. So it's still a border punch, but the cool thing about it is we have two indicators on it. We have the normal one on the front, the two black lines on the front, but then we also have this, so we can build frames. This little blue, it's hard to see in this light, but there's a blue line here, if you can see it right there. So let's start with, well, I'm going to show you this. This is what I did, and it's a little wonky. These are supposed to be straight up and down, and let's try it again. But this, I'll just show you how the border punches a regular border first with a piece of scrap paper. Here's some scraps. This is deep in the woods. So a regular border frame, you know, you start on the black line on the front of it. Put it in there and punch. And this one, if you see uncut, you went too far. So you got to back it up a little and just cover the blue up on your tray and keep punching. And like I said, when you see uncut, you went too far. So back it up. And I actually like to go too far. That way I know I'm in the right spot. So I go too far and then back it up. That might be, somebody else might have a better tip about that, but that way I know I'm punching in the right spot. So it's just like a regular border punch, just punching along here. And there you go. There's your regular border. Isn't that pretty? So then what you can do is you can cut this at 1 3/4. So put the tops of all the little arches on the 1 3/4, which is one line to the right of the two. And remember, if your creative memories, if your logo is always able to be read and on your left, then you're following along with me. So the 1 3/4 is one line to the left, to the right, sorry, of the two. So we'll cut that and scrap back up. And then we're going to punch this again. And the trick with these, when you have a little piece of paper, you can do sticky notes. I worry about this getting gummy with the stickiness, you know. So what I do is just flip my punch over for the first cut. And you just want to fill the hole up. See how it's all filled up? And punch. And then, look how cute that is. And then you have your markers again, right? So then you can just punch like normal. Like I said, I like to go too far and then back it up. That way I know I'm in the right spot. But it makes a cute little chain. And this one is way better than that first one I did. So try it with some scraps, maybe. Look how cute that is. Very cute, right? Okay, so there's that technique. And like I said, mine got a little wonky. I got off a little bit on one side, so it looks a little different. But and then I cut everything with the wavy blade because I thought it matched this pretty well. I'll turn it right side up for you to see. That's cute, right? Okay, next I'm gonna do a frame. So this is what I'm going to use. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to frame a picture. And I think I'm going to use this paper. So you want it to be even numbers. So my picture is 4 by 6. That's even number. I'm going to add 2 to both. So I need a piece of paper that is 6 by 8, right? Yes, 6 by 8, because I'm adding 2 inches to each dimension. So I'm going to cut this first, 6 by 8. And this is a 12-inch paper, so I can just cut 4 inches off. That would make 8 for you math whizzes out there, of which I am not. Well, something. I really do love math, but some things I'm good at and some things I am not. Okay, then the way the frame part works of the punch is you start on this line instead of the front on the black line, you start on this line. And what you want is you want these little knobbies. That's what we're going for. Again, I'm going too far and backing it up. So see, I have a knobby. That's what you want. So then you turn it and start again. And what happens is that little guy falls off. When you turn the corner. Okay, so we have a little knobby left, so we'll turn the corner. I don't know if that's a good name for that, but a little knobby. Oh, shoot. See, I went too far and didn't back up. So it kind of punched it wonky. So we'll cover that with an embellishment. Vintage. We do vintage around here. All right, and then I'm going to turn it over so I can have that knobby so I know where to go or where to start. Went too far, but I got to back it up. Don't forget that part. Okay, so, oh, see, that should have had a little knobby, but I messed it up, but it's fine. All we have is a little messed up guy right there. Oh, the other thing you can do if you want is keep this punch poop. And you could build a little border on the top. Like if this was the top of your page, you could build a little border with it on top, if you can get it all to match up. I tried it once and it didn't work. So use some scraps, try it, or maybe not use scraps, use whatever, give it a shot, save your poop and see if it'll work for you. And then look at this guy, look how cute, right? Then you could put a little tiny mat underneath, thin mat. This one probably could use to be a little thinner. Cute, right? Okay. Now we're going to build a inside frame. I showed you a frame, and you can do that in any 2-inch or any even dimension. So the whole 12 by 12 page, you can do a 10 by 10, you can do an 8 by 10, you can do a 6 by 12, you can do anything that's even will work. This time I'm going to build a frame. And I taught you guys how to do this before, but we'll do it again. I'm going to do a 2-inch frame. So I'm going to line my paper up on 2 inches. And remember, on the blade housing, there's that little white line. That's where your blade is. So I'm going to line it up on the 2. And I'm going to cut down here to the 10. 2 to 10. And then I'm going to rotate my paper and do the same thing. 2 to 10. Rotate 2 to 10. One more time, rotate 2 to 10. Okay, then you have a frame, a 2-inch frame. And then this can be used for photo mats. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this corner to corner. Try and get it as even as possible. Which is difficult on these little guys, these frames. But you can do it. And then I'm going to fold it again. Which again is kind of difficult, but you can do it. Just line it up. And the most important side to line up is the inside. This is the inside of the paper. We want that lined up as much as possible. Okay, now what we're going to do is punch this just like a frame. So I'm going to put this on my black line, this corner right here. Remember, this is the outside of the paper. This is the inside of our paper. And you're going to have to push hard because you're punching through 4 layers, but it works. This one is good for that because it doesn't get tangled. So line up your inside corner with the black line as close as you can. And it's not easy, but you can do it. How many times have I said that? And punch. Before you can see it. So see, I have a little knobby there. We don't want that. So I need to back that up. But I can actually keep going for now. Punch all the way through. Don't forget to back up if you go too far. This one is good for this because it's not got a lot of delicate design. So what I'm going to do is put this back in on this side and punch that little corner off because I missed a little. Okay. Get rid of our trash. Making a mess, all them little dots. But now look what you have. An inside frame for your page. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's put it down. So I'm going to put more tape on the corners that I had folded so they lay nicely. And you could run some repositionable along your little dots or arches, I guess. To save time, I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to lay it on my paper. I think that looks so good. Cute, right? And then I can put my little, here's our little arch or our little, and you can use, I'm going to use this side maybe. That'll look cute. And maybe I have a graduate coming up. This is our graduate theme pack. Oh, look at these. This will be fun. Put some stars along the top. And this little saying, it says, there are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. Cute. I'm actually going to cut this up because it says it twice. Where do I want to cut it though? I'm going to cut it right here. And put this back on my theme. Maybe should cut that a little straighter. I did fail kindergarten cutting in kindergarten. We have some more stars we can use since we have a star theme going on with the thing here. We can pop one up, which we totally need to do, except for these are tiny. Here's one that's a little bigger. Pop it up. Okay. I probably want another photo mat, probably. I love this theme pack. And so the adventure begins. That's cute. But I might mat that or something. What should I mat it in? We need more of that yellow. Right here. Here's some. So these theme packs come with, oh, now I'm going to lie to you. I think it comes with 4 pieces of designer paper, which is double-sided paper, and then 1 sheet of cardstock and embellishment. And usually one side of the paper is like this. It has little sayings you can cut out in journal boxes. And then the other side of the paper is printed. And then it comes with a couple sheets of stickers. So and it's $10. Pretty good deal, I think. $10, you get a bunch of paper. We have sports themes. We have a puppy pack, I think. And you can line this up with the other little arches. We have football, baseball, this graduation. There's a cheers one that's like, would be good for New Year's or parties, that kind of thing. And there is puppy one. There's a breast cancer one. I might cut that down a little. Wonder what size this is. It's 4x6 already. I think I'll just put that on there and then it'll make a good photo mat. I don't think I'm going to put Cash's baby picture on here though. You did it. I should pop it up, huh? Everything looks better popped up. That's going to be hard to get back up to put a picture on there. So look what I'm going to do. I have some sticker paper. Before that gets stuck there. Then I can take that picture or that sticker paper out when I put my picture in. Okay, cute, right? Those are fun. Okay, the next one, let me put all this aside. All this graduate stuff. Next one is, I can't even remember the next one I was going to do. Let's see. Oh, we're going to do this one. So I just have some Deep in the Woods left, not very much. And this is going to be my base, but I'm going to show you another cool technique. And I think what we need is we need a 4 by 12 sheet of paper. We're going to cut a frame again. Like I said, this is Deep in the Woods. I'm almost out of it too. So a frame again. So we're going to start at the little line on the outside, not the black mark on the front. And maybe I'll do it right this time. Just don't forget to back up if you go too far. Okay, have a little knobby, have 2 knobbies. We'll start again on this edge, and we have a little knobby. Cut them little knobbies off. Back up if you go too far. Oh, I think we need to do one more to get this knobby off. Oh, I think I messed that up. Of course I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, so look at how cute that is. That would be cute on a page. But what we're gonna do, I'm gonna cut it in half lengthwise. I'm just gonna try and line up the middle of that between those on my cut line. And if your creative memories is on the, you can read it and it's on your left hand, the cut line is the closest dotted line to your left hand. That's the cut line. Ooh, this is gonna look so cute. Look at that. Very cute. So I'm gonna tape these down. So see, any even number you can make a frame with. Okay, I want to put this guy up top. I found this paper pack kind of challenging because there's a lot of texture to it and it's really busy. So I actually have quite a bit of it left. I want to use my wave blade again because I think it matches pretty well. Wave blade is the dark green one. And I just want to make all of these the same size. What size are they? They're not quite 4 by 4.5. So let's do 3.5 by 4. So I'm going to make a waist cut. A waist cut is where you just cut a little bit off to get started. And do a waist cut on both sides, and then I'm going to cut it to the size I want, which is 3.5 by 4. That's a pretty good size mat. Again, I'll just do some waist cut. And then 3.5 by 4. More waist cut, and hopefully I need to be very careful on one end of this because it's already almost 4. 3.5 by 4. Okay. So So there's my photo mat. They're not very big, but that's okay. You can still put pictures on there without mats, people. I know that's hard. I like to put my favorite pictures, usually mat those, and then the others. Oh, maybe I should have used that side. Is that too much? It kind of matches the log up there, but I think it might be too much. See what I mean about this paper? It was rough. And then I'm going to make a little embellishment area. I don't have much of this left, but it makes me feel good to throw it away when it's empty. My problem is I put stuff, once I use up the collection, I put what's left in my, I don't know if you call it my scrap bin or whatever, and then I forget it's there and it doesn't ever get used. So I like to try and use up an entire collection. That's always my goal. So when I throw something away, whether it be a little tiny scrap of paper or an empty sticker sheet, it makes me happy. This says, when you walk into a grove of trees or under an open sky, the magic of nature takes over and the heaviness of life lifts just a little. Isn't that true? So that turned out cute, right? The other thing you can do is you can cut a very thin piece of paper and thread it through the top little holes. That looks cute too. Okay, last but not least, we have another cool technique. And what we need is, this is our Love Each Other theme pack, and it was basically based off COVID, as you can see from the mask, quarantine, staying home. It's a cute theme pack, and it's good to record those moments or preserve those moments, but I would much rather forget about masks altogether. But it is what it is. What I like about this pack, though, is it has this rainbow, and it has a rainbow sticker, and it has these hearts and these hearts. And we lost a couple of pets recently, so this will be good for that this time, because I've got plenty of COVID pages lately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this is going to be my base, and this is that theme pack again. So you get you get 4 sheets of designer paper, one of which has this on the back, a piece of cardstock, which is yellow in this pack, and then a sheet of stickers. So it's pretty cool for $10. Not very cheap, not very expensive. We need a 6 by 12 sheet to this one, and we're going to just do another frame, honestly. I'm going to do 6 by 12. Oh, and look what I did. Doesn't matter because we're going to cut it off with this punch, but I always forget to switch my blade back, my straight blade. So don't do that. Put your straight blade back in. Always forget. We're going to make another frame. You guys are going to be experts at this by now. I know I am. Got our little knobbies again. Come out of there. Come out of there, knobby. And if you've ever seen our circle frame things, they are the same way. You have little knobbies that you cut off. Don't forget that right now we have the mystery bundle sale. So the warehouse is moving and they're trying to get rid of stuff before they have to move. So It's like $117 worth of stuff for $45. Pretty cheap. And we also have the paper pack that they're donating money to Ukraine with. Okay, I like that frame. I like it a lot. Get rid of our trash. So this we're gonna put right here, and then I'm gonna cut another one, another frame. Only this one is gonna be a, oh, let's say a 2-inch frame. Hopefully that works. I think it will. Looks, I did it again. Fine, because I'm gonna cut some. I'll leave it in there for now. I'm gonna cut some, so it's hard when your paper's skinnier, so don't forget you can always turn it over and just fill the hole to get started. Oh, I think that wasn't enough. I think we needed it a little bit bigger for what I wanted to do. I think so. So let's start over. Let me get another piece of yellow. I think that was actually goldenrod. And we want I think we want a 4-inch piece. 2 inches wasn't what I wanted. I needed some paper for photo math anyway. Again, you guys are all going to be experts at frames. The other one that's on last chance right now, that's a frame, is the Snowflake. We waited forever for it, and it's already on last chance. That's what I wanted. That's the look I was going for. This technique's going to be pretty cool, I think. I hope. Oh, went too far. Back it up. Okay, so there we go. That's the look I was going for. I think we're done with our punch finally. This is the last page I had planned out. Last technique to show. What I'm going to do now, after I get rid of all the little dots, is I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to cut so that I can thread this through. Lord, pray for me. I think I actually want to cut these knobbies off maybe. I do. So maybe I should have made an even bigger frame. Because I'm never going to get that threaded through. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's okay. So we're going to cut it to about 1 3/4 inches, I think. And this is cute too. You could totally put that on a page. Okay, and then I'm going to put my straight blade back in my trimmer for a minute. And I'm going to cut a 2-inch split in this. So, but I'm just going to not all the way through, right? So like, let's see. This is probably for math people, and I don't want to do math right now. Let's cut it at, this piece is 5 inches. So let's cut it at 2 We're gonna make 4 slits. 1.5, 2, 3, and 3.5. And we're making a 2-inch cut. And we're gonna go from the 2 to the 4. And then I'm gonna turn it around because I messed that up for you guys. So we're cutting at 1.5, 2, 3.5, and 3. So let's cut it at 3 now. Just from the 2 to the 4. Did I confuse you guys? So then we have a little slit there, a little pocket, okay? So then we're gonna go to 2 and cut it at the 2, from 2 to 4. And then we're gonna cut it at the 1.5, from 2 to 4. Okay, so we got little pockets there. And it looks pretty even in my shape. I did good. Look at this. This is gonna be so cool. That looks very cool. Right? Okay, let's put our wave, well, let's tape this all down. And I think I'm gonna tape this down, but not the little thingies, obviously. The little, I don't even know what you call them, or slits, or pockets. Probably might need your multi-purpose tool to get these back up so you can slide that in there. Let's put some tape on it. Go like this. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. Okay, so remember we're doing a pet page. So I'm going to cut this rainbow off here with my straight blade. Check your blades. And I also love this blue heart. I'm going to cut it off. Just a little bit on the edge there. And I also love, what else was there that I thought was, oh, the red heart, which I think I already cut off. Where's the red heart? I've lost. Oh, there it is. Red heart. Let me just cut this little extra off of the top of that. Okay, and then I want some photo mats, and I think I want to cut them with the wave blade again. So I'm going to switch. But remind me to go back. We already have that. So I'm just going to cut a 4-inch piece. And cut a little waist off here. And then a little waist off here. And I might cut them at 4x4s actually. I kind of really dig that size for a photo. Okay, so I got 3 4x4s. That's probably perfect. I'm going to put my straight blade back in so that I don't get messed up the next time. And I'm going to store this under here so it don't get lost. And then we're just going to lay these out here. I might not even need all of this. Let's see what I can make here. Yeah, I don't think I want another one. And then I have these hearts. So I'm going to glue that down. I like that. Ooh, I want this on here, I think. Don't you think? I don't think I need that, but I'll save it. We'll see. Okay, let's glue these guys down because I liked them, or they were, if I can remember how they were. And I think I'll be able to, should I pop this up? Yes, of course I should. What a silly question. You could totally journal on this red heart one. Or anywhere on that yellow. Okay. What else do we got? Oh, we have these hearts that I wanted to use, but I'm going to take these down first. It's no longer a COVID page. Of course, you need pop dots. What do you think? None of this really. There is this rainbow sticker, but I already have a rainbow there, so I don't think I need that. There's a family sticker that might be cute, and I could put this somewhere too. There. Nah, I don't want family. Okay, there we go. So fun, easy, quick. We just did 3 pages, believe it or not, with our new Dollop arch punch. So let me get them all out so you can see them all. We'll go through them again. So we did this one. Looks great. We did, let's turn this around so you can see it better. What a great page that'll be for our pets we lost. Okay, then we did this guy, more framing with Deep in the Woods. Then we did the inside frame and the photo frame with the graduate theme pack. And we didn't do this one, but I showed you how to do the little chain. Super cute, super easy. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you made some pages. Hope it wasn't too long. And I will see you all soon. Go get your Dollop arch or your Snowflake. It does the same stuff. Bye.